welcome to the start of another vlog. I am out and about today running some errands. Today's the day for, those boring type of errands, like getting the oil changed in the car, making appointments. Nothing very exciting, but it's got to get done, so it's that today. It's Friday, March 11th. Let me show you what it's looking like around town right now. I'm parked here by the clock tower downtown, and we still got lots of snow. The roads have finally been cleared. They weren't being cleared for a while, but they are now, and it's cold. It's cold, you guys. It's, let's see, -9. I mean, that's warmer than it has been, but still cold. Because, once March rolls around, especially, we're near the middle of March, you start to really, you're ready for some spring temperatures. So I'd say we've got another few weeks of this before we start getting up into closer to 0. Alright, hi there guys, it's me again. It's now Saturday afternoon, March 12th, and it's a gorgeous day today. It's like +5, everything's melting. Let me show you. We're at a different angle now for the clock tower. Yesterday we were coming down the street. Now I'm parked going up the street, and just look at the difference. Just look. It's so nice. I know we're going to get more snow and absolutely frigid temperatures, but for today, I'm enjoying the sun and the melting. I don't know if you can hear it, but the clock tower is chiming, and I don't know if it's a copyright song. I'll get copyrighted for it, but there it is. It's 5 p.m. So it's Saturday evening here. Now we're home. We got some burgers cooking back there. It's here. He got a fresh new haircut.
Yes, I was almost to the point where I had long hair in high school. A couple of years ago, you may remember, I actually grew my hair long again for a wedding that I didn't get to go to, and I kept threatening Shannon with, like, I'm going to grow it again. And she was like, no, you're not. I will cut it myself. So I went out Thursday night and got a haircut.
So I'm spending some time this evening now reading this book, Gallant by V.E. Schwab, which we will talk about more at the end of this vlog, because I'm going to give you a TBR. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I've got our good friend Stephen mug that I got from my friend Krista for Christmas, and I got one for me too. It's in regards to Stephen King. Got a candle going. It's just nice and a relaxing evening. Got some laundry to fold, but that can wait. The book comes first. Alright guys, hi. I thought I would come now and finish up this vlog. I got all kinds of stuff to talk to you about. So we're going to do that. I've still got our good friend Stephen glass from earlier. On the other side's got a picture of Stephen King. And I've got a little bit of wine in it, because it's that kind of night. Anyway, I've got a little bit of a March TBR pile to share with you guys. I don't know if we'll get through all those books in March, but we're going to try. If not, it'll just lead itself in over to April. Other than that, it's just been a nice quiet Saturday. Anna worked. Anna's been working a ton lately because a bunch of people at her place of employment are sick, or their kids are sick, and so she's been taking a bunch of extra shifts, which is great. She's always happy to do it, and she really likes where she works, which makes all the difference, as you know. So yeah, other than that, yesterday I undertook the large task of going through my subscription list on YouTube and just kind of paring it down from when I first started. And then, you try to make all kinds of new friends. So I wanted to get rid of the people that are gone from YouTube, don't make YouTube content anymore, or they've just, drifted apart. Because I feel like I'm missing people's videos sometimes when I'm trying to go through that large list, and there's just so many on there. So I wanted to go through and just get rid of all that. So my subscription list is just exclusively the people that I watch and are friends with, or watch and aren't friends with. Either way. So that was good. That felt good. that felt productive. But one of the things I noticed as I was going through the list, there were so many people on there that like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, I used to talk to a lot. We'd watch each other's videos and chat even outside of YouTube. And they've been gone for so long. That's something that sometimes happens, especially when, like, there was this one girl that I first met, and I think about her often. I was really new to YouTube when I met her, and so was she. And we used to watch each other's videos. We even did some friend mail swapping. And then one day she was just gone. Her channel was gone. All social media attached to her channel was gone. And she was just gone. And I don't know what happened to her. At one point, I even reached out to an email that I had for her. And nothing. So I always wonder, like, hope she's okay. Her name was Justine, and I thought she was great. And yeah, so that's a weird thing that happens sometimes on YouTube. Someone you get to know will decide they're kind of done with their YouTube channel, and then they just disappear. And you never see them again. Now, luckily, a lot of people, even when they do leave YouTube, they will keep their Instagram or Twitter, so you can kind of keep up that way. But the ones that delete the socials too, I think about you after you're gone. Anyway, let's get into the March TBR pile. The first one is going to be my next book talk video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it's called Gallant by V.E. Schwab. And I showed it earlier in this video. There's a funny story. There's a funny story about this video, about this book, that I'll probably wait till the book talk to fully get into. But I picked this book up because I remember last year or the year before everyone talking about one of V.E. Schwab's books. I think it was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I never read that, although I know 2 of my YouTube friends loved it. One of them, she didn't quite care for it as much, but 2 of them loved it. And I always kept meaning to pick it up. Never did. So I saw this just came out. So I was like, yes, let's read it. I actually first heard about it on a list that somebody, a list video somebody made on YouTube called like Most Anticipated Horror Reads of 2022. And in that video, she described this as a cross between The Secret Garden and Crimson Peak. And I love both of those things, and I'm reading this and I love it. That's an apt description. So we will talk about more. We will talk about this more in the very next video. So I'm not going to get into it too much now, but I'm enjoying this. But again, I have a funny story to tell you about it. Next up for this month is The Overnight Guest by Heather Gutenkov. Hope I'm saying that right. My good friend Kim, she recommended this book to me back in January. And I always kept it in the back of my mind that I wanted to order it. My friend Kim is she's led me to so many books that I love. Because she works in a library, and so every month or every couple months she'll post like most anticipated new releases, this little blurb, which I love because without Kim, I swear I wouldn't know very many new books. So in January she posted it. She said, have you read anything by this author? I hadn't. So now we're doing this one. And so it says, a woman receives an unexpected visitor during a deadly snowstorm in this chilling thriller from New York Times bestselling author. I love that. I love when there's a snowstorm. You're stranded. Who's the guest? This actually, just from reading that little bit, reminds me of a book I read a few years ago and did a book talk on this channel for called, I think it was called The Night Visitors. And that one, I loved that one too. That one stuck with me. So I'm excited to read this one. Next up, we have A Lullaby for Witches by Hester Fox. Really beautiful cover. I love stories with witches. I think this is another one of the like different time periods. We go back and forth. Let's see, 2 women, a history of witchcraft, and a deep-rooted female power that sings out across the centuries. Looking forward to this. I just love books about witches because at the heart of them, they're books about strong women you know, usually families of strong women. And I just love that. And the cover's beautiful. So I can't wait to read this. Hester Fox. She looks so young. She looks beautiful. Apparently she's got other books about witches. So if I like this, I'll definitely be checking more of those out. Next up is one I've had on my list since I think the summer. And that's called The Memory Collectors by Kim Neville. I don't know. I haven't read this yet. There's no reason why. That ring light's really blinding the cover. There's no reason why. I just haven't picked it up yet. But I'm going to. This is being bumped to the top of the list. This is about, from what I can remember, a woman who can feel the energy in items that are lost. And so she kind of starts like this little gift shop kind of. And so the ones that don't have too intense of an energy, she sells them. But then I think the ones that are more intense, she wants to create a sort of museum where she can place the things and use the energy within them to help and heal other people. And then she meets another woman named Hester, Harriet, who's kind of a hoarder, and she collects old things and has for her entire life. But the energy from these items is building up and affecting the people in her apartment building. Who knows if I have that right, but that's what I think it's about. So I can't wait to read this. Ooh, the final one I don't have in possession yet, but it arrives tomorrow. But I do have a screenshot of the cover saved. And it's called, first of all, it's by Jennifer Fawcett. And it's called Beneath the Stairs. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a new release. I think it's a haunted house. You know I love haunted houses, which is what Gallant is as well. It's a haunted house. It's a ghost story. I think this one is too, but maybe not. But I think it is. We'll know for sure when it arrives. But yes, so those are the books I'm going to be tackling this month and then into early April, most likely. But yes. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below how your weekend was. What have you been up to? How are you spending your time? How are things going? How's your family? How's work going? Tell me all those things. What are you watching? Have you guys watched Inventing Anna? I think I talked about that one in my last vlog. It's a true story, Inventing Anna, and it was wild. It's a little slow at the beginning, but I find it really picks up as it goes on. And I enjoyed it. Finished Love is Blind 2. That was, the show just in general was so wild. It's unhinged. And the reunion show was crazy. I don't want to say anything if you haven't watched it yet. I don't want to ruin it for you, but wow. I've heard they already have season 3 filmed. So I can't wait to see that. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. And I will see you probably in a day or two with the Gallant book talk. Bye.